My least favorite time of day is 7:28 a.m. That's like the last time I can hit the snooze button before I actually have to get up and get ready for work. In February, that's about 3 minutes before the sun rises, when it's nothing but just a ball of glowing light behind the mountains, nothing but an assumed promise for the world to see one more day. The first time I saw a dead body, I didn't even flinch. You know, it's easy to step over someone there is no longer hope for, to move their body like old furniture, making them more accessible to the EMT moving company that is to transport them in the morning. But no one ever talks about the moments leading up to their death, you know? The 3 minutes before their last breath is stripped from their lungs, when there is still hope. And as I sat outside of your hospital room, there was still hope. Even when IV tubes began to replace your veins, even when a machine became more qualified to breathe than your lungs, even when your face was torn past Freddy Krueger recognition, even when your body finally succumbed to the effects of fentanyl, even in those moments, you were still my father. And I still had hope that the sun would rise for you too. Because at 7:29, I heard Mom pull into the driveway. I got up out of bed to greet her at 7:30. I stepped outside and I hoped I would start to see the sun spill over the mountains. I hoped I would feel its warmth hit my skin. I hoped I would hear your voice bounce off the walls of this house. I hoped I would see the light from your smile reflect off my bedroom window. But as I met her gaze, our eyes spoke a silent native tongue, and I could see that you were not coming home. And that we would never see 7:31. But I'm confused because I can still see light glowing behind the mountains, which is to say that 7:28 is nothing but an empty promise of sunrise we will never get to watch together. That is not to say, Dad, that you are an empty promise. That is to say that your presence is the sunrise at 7:28, an assumed promise that you would still be there in the morning. You are a liar. Because you talk about my wedding as if you've already seen the venue, mention my future kids by name as if you're already holding them, but you and I both know that you will never make it past 7:28, and what hurts the most is that the rest of the world continues just moving on, sunrise after sunrise after sunrise, while I'm still stuck sitting here staring at the same stupid light glowing behind the mountains. I can't let you go. Because to let you go is to release all hope of a day where I can watch the sun rise again. It is to accept that you are truly gone. You know, they say that losing a parent is like losing a piece of your heart that you never get back, but I say it's like never seeing the sun rise again. Always being tempted by the memory of its light, but never actually being able to dance in its warmth. I say it's like being frozen in time, forever living life, stuck at 7:28 a.m.
Wow.